theory as it pertains to the scientific method.
Well, to use the words of Gavin Sullivan, as people on the streets would say, a theory in science is fact. And then he just stops talking, and everyone in the audience is dead silent, and we're like, someone yells, "What?" And he's like, "Okay, well, to rephrase it," and he looks like an absolute moron, and then Dr. Hickler shut it down. Evolution, while it's believed by mainly biologists, archaeologists and mathematicians don't believe in it. And they have other explanations for the creation.
Like God.
Well, obviously God. Okay,
Right,
there's
so-
no way...
Just give me a second.
Alright, no. If evolution
I need to
is real,
find. First off, let me
where
go down
did
and
the
find
world
the definition
come
of a
from?
theory. The world came from the
Exactly.
big. Actually, I have a thing on Stephen Hawking who actually described the Big Bang and how the
But what caused the Big Bang?
basically what happened was we live in this thing called a multiverse. And what happened was there was a black hole in another universe, and the
What
black hole
caused
got
the
shushed.
other
Hey,
universe?
I'm not finished. I'm not finished. You let me explain this black hole. And basically, the black hole got so dense that it collapsed on itself and spit out into another universe, which is our universe.
And what caused the other universe?
We're still trying to figure that one out.
Yeah.
God
God.
caused the other universe. The other universe is God. You can believe in evolution, but
It was fake. You just said it
I'm
was
saying
fake.
that I personally don't
You
believe
say
it.
our world is. You say that the entire universe is 5,000 years old.
No, because that's never in the Bible anywhere. The Bible isn't meant to be taken literally.
Okay, but so you just contradicted yourself. You said evolution is fake, but now it's real.
I'm saying I personally believe it's fake, but you can believe in evolution. As a Catholic, you are allowed to believe in evolution as long as you realize that
Oh, you're allowed to. So if you
God was the initial cause. Because there has to be a cause for everything. There's movement in the universe. To use the words of St. Thomas Aquinas.
have you ever heard of you know what Spinoza? Actually, not Spinoza. The other guy. Who's that other guy? It was in Have you guys ever read the book Sophie's World?
No.
Oh, well, it's a book about philosophy and the beginning of the universe. But anyways, have you ever that there's a scientific theory that the universe always was and always is a continuum. Have you ever heard of the Big Bang though, right? Have you ever heard of the Big Crunch?
No.
Well, basically, there's a theory that the universe always was, and before the Big Bang, it was really just a big crunch collapsing and expanding and collapsing and expanding, and the universe always was.
What
And always
caused
has been
the universe?
collapsing. Nothing.
Something-
It always was. It always was.
That's impossible.
No.
Nothing always is. Something has to
They're
cause
actually saying
everything.
that there might be a scientific reason for infinity. There might be an infinity.
There's not an infinity. There's something
There
has to be caused. They're saying, see, you're blindly following something which goes
I'm not.
against any belief of an atheist. You're saying, oh, well, there might be this. And
You're
there
blindly
might-
following your belief
No,
because
there's
you were told.
proofs that
Proof
there's
like
God.
What? Like what?
St. Thomas Aquinas has 5 proofs that there's a God.
Max, I feel
What
like
are
we're
they?
outcast
I
here.
don't know all 5 of them, and if I did, I wouldn't be able to explain them to you because it requires a lot of theology to understand it. But by the time I'm a senior, I will talk to you because we're learning them and when we're a senior. But the one
Have
that we
you ever heard
learned this year was about the movement. How something has to cause everything. Like
There's
I
an
caused-
unmoved-
You don't know that though. You don't
I
know that
caused
because
this easy button
if
to
you ever
move.
look-
What caused me to move it? My mind. What caused my mind to move it? A long series of events, and everything has to be traced back to an initial movement that had no movement before it, and that movement is
so
God.
it caused God.
The unmoved
Nothing
mover.
caused God.
Oh,
because
so God had to be, but God had to be created by something.
No, God
doesn't have
is.
to be
He
created
just
by
is.
anything.
You did.
He
You did.
is that
According-
beginning. God is.
According to you, though,
God
everything has
is
to have
the
a start.
eternity.
We
Everything,
did it right,
Except for
everything
God.
has to have a beginning, though. So
No,
something had to get created God.
No, the universe, everything has to be a beginning, but there has to be something that causes
The
everything.
initial.
and there
Yes,
has to be
something
an
has to be
initial
causing-
cause. No, because there
Something-
can't be an infinite chain of causes. That's impossible.
That's what they're saying. Is the scientific?
Yeah,
there
the
has to be a scientific
scientists are
infinity.
idiots.
Oh,
there has to be.
Oh, we're idiots.
Yeah.
Scientists are idiots.
Yeah, they are.
So the whole thing about
because they
Ohm's
try
law
to
and
discredit everything.
Ampere's law and Newton, Isaac Newton, they're all idiots.
No.
Einstein are all idiots.
No, but they
John
scientists
Aren't all the science isn't Einstein and
Scientists-
everyone atheists?
try to disprove.
Einstein believed in the God of Spinoza.
Scientists
I doubt that.
try to
No, he did.
disprove
The God of Spinoza.
everything. That's their favorite thing to do.
They actually like
And
to prove everything. They start with
Nobody
nothing.
has ever found a reason that there isn't a God, but there is proof that there is a God.
What's the proof that there is a God?
I just there's 5 proofs.
like-
I gave you the initial
Alright,
causation.
Miracles.
Saint
Max,
Thomas Aquinas.
alright.
Old Testament.
Let's see. Saint
Thomas Aquinas.
Thomas.
And the fact that
Aquinas.
the scientists can't prove the Shroud of Turin fake.
Actually, oh, wait, let's see. Oh, Shroud of Turin. I actually got sidetracked. I'm going to do Shroud of Turin.
Actually,
Actually, if you watch, have you ever watched
Tons of
Bullshit?
atheist scientists
I
went
can
to
tell
the
you right
who
now.
were-
I can tell you right now
That was
that
the 70s.
everyone
We get over
knows the Shroud of Turin.
Okay, Shroud of Turin.
I don't-
there is documented
Chris,
evidence of
seriously?
40
I'm an
American
idiot.
scientists.
You are an idiot. We just went to an hour-long presentation that
But
gave
then
all
he's
the
like,
proof.
well, yeah, but then in 1490...
Actually, they did Shroud. According to this,
Oh
they
yeah,
did,
there's carbon dating. The carbon dating was
Said it
fake.
was from 1490.
But the carbon dating, they used a different part of the shroud that had been re-sewn on later during the fire.
What fire?
Everyone knows that. There was a fire that burnt the shroud, and they had to put
That was
patches.
those brown things, that was a fire.
Yes, but what about the other parts that aren't in the brown thing?
They
Well, you see,
didn't.
that was,
They
his-
didn't use any of the original cloth for the carbon dating, and it was declared a missample, so nobody uses it as fact because it's not the right thing. And that's like accepted in the scientific world. And if you read the results that the scientists who studied it came
Who
up
were
with,
atheists?
the 28
After
of the 30
years
scientists that studied it said that they were atheists. Only 2 of them were Catholic, and they found out that the Shroud of Turin is actually a crucified man that is in the shroud. It's
So
not
now,
ink.
how do you know that the crucified man was in fact Jesus Christ? Because the Romans
Because
crucified
of the way,
plenty of people.
The way he was crucified with the crown of thorns, they didn't do that to people. Only people who would like.
And he
declare
was also
themselves king.
scourged and
Mac,
crucified.
Mac,
Shut your
scourged and
face, Chris.
crucified does not happen ever. You either get scourged and. Pontius Pilate wanted to do is he wanted to
So-
scourge Jesus. So then, when he would take the bloody man and
There's
show
only
them to
one.
everyone,
There's
they would show the remorse, and then also the fact that he was nailed to the cross, which is further proof because they tied people to
So
the
I
cross.
have one
the
question.
fact that his legs weren't broken,
One thing
and the
for you.
fact that he had a wound in his side.
one thing for you. You say that there cannot be an infinity, though, correct?
I'm saying there's an eternity, not an infinity.
You said that there cannot be ever be an infinity. Everything has to be created by something.
Yeah.
Except for people who are outside of time,
Okay, I'm not talking about people outside of time.
which would be God.
God is not a person. God
He
is
can
a
be.
being.
I know, but God is a spirit that's outside of time.
No,
He's
he's
eternity.
bound by the well.
No, he's
how
not
come we
bound
don't
by
see
anything.
miracles?
He's bound by
I
nothing.
never
You've
see-
seen- Okay, you know
Like
what?
what?
You want to know a miracle?
No.
Some priests stopped believing in the fact that the body or that the bread and the wine turn into
Oh, I remember
blood.
this in like
So
Ireland.
it really turned into it, and you can go see it today. You can go and see that the bread turned into heart tissue from somebody,
Just give up.
and the wine
So,
turned into actual blood. It's true.
You know, you should debate my physics teacher. He's a
I
major.
would love to, because I'm sure that I still, even with the little stuff that I know about it, have more proof that there is a God and that Catholicism is true than whatever he believes.
What are your views on the God of Spinoza, though?
I've never even heard of that. It sounds like some scientist who's like,
It sounds like
I
some.
should deify myself. No,
It just sounds like some like
it sounds like
Shoot,
an
like-
Italian guy.
yeah, some cheesy
Probably
Italian
made-
Jew. Spinoza, yeah, come
I had
on.
some good pasta one time. You're like, Spinoza, you are the god of ravioli.
Okay, bye, Jack.
Yeah, but beings outside of
That is about
so How
it.
could God be outside?
I think that was
of
pretty
time?
dang cool.
How could he be outside of